Take us through a little bit into now, like meeting Sauti. So because you sort of okay, you've finished your high school, you've got your results, and you went to study actuarial science, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and yeah, that's like a pure mathematic,
Pure math. Deep math.
and you finished it, right?
Yes, I did. With many obstacles on the way, but I did manage.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most impressive things you can be proud of, finishing your degree from a public school.
Yes.
Most guys usually never do that. So that's also impressive as well. So is it before or after you met with Sauti Sol?
So let me just take you the story properly. So high school, remember I told you I was called to Strathmore before getting my KCP results. But now after I got my KCP results, I ended up being called to Upper Hill. So I already had two options, and my dad said, okay, I really want you to go to Strathmore. So it seems like destiny was already written because I was meant to go to Upper Hill anyway, and that's where my other bandmates were. So it was like what do you call it? The meeting was a bit, pushed forward. Yeah, it was meant to be anyway. So after high school, I accidentally bumped into BN in town. And those days, man, there were no people. You never used to carry guitars. The Gen Zs, well, we are millennials, but the young people of those days, being us, it was very rare to see someone carrying an instrument. So when you notice someone, you're like, "Hey, what's that guy carrying?" That guy's like me, or you just want to have a conversation. Yeah. So we didn't instantly speak. We bumped into each other in a music store, and we just glanced at each other. And I kid you not, 30 minutes later, we actually were going to the same auditions at Alliance Francaise for the auditioning. They were doing auditions for their Christmas band. So they used to have a Christmas band every end of the year. And they'd called out for auditions, and the two of us happened to be there together. And already having been familiar, 30 minutes ago, we saw each other. So we already hit it. We started talking and stuff. And then he told me, by the way, I'm going to the park to just play with my friends. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. He asked me, you want to join us? I was like, yeah, cool. So we just hit it and then went to the park, Uhuru Park, and under this big, big tree, Chimano and Savara were seated under the tree, waiting for Bien at that time. And then I happened to be there with him, and and Ben said, "It's like, okay, guys, this is Polycarp, and he's a new member of the band now." It's like, okay. And then we just started playing, and they used to be in a music group in high school that had, I think, 2 or 3 other people who, funny enough, were not present on that day. So it was just the 4 of us, as you know us today, from that day. And we started writing music immediately. I'd only played guitar for 3-4 months up to that time, by the time I met the rest of the boys. So my music knowledge wasn't as much as I had a lot of, subconsciously I had consumed a lot of music. Music was one of my favorite subjects. I hadn't gotten a place to really learn instruments, especially where I grew up from. There isn't, my parents could not afford to take me to a music school or have a music teacher or anything like that. So I had picked up the guitar. I went to All Saints Cathedral. They were offering free lessons. And I showed up, and that was 4 months in. So we started the band then.
This is in 2006?
Actually, you're right, 2006. End of 2006.
Yeah, so next year is like 20 years.
Yep.
It's been quite a journey, given the amount of bangers you've given us throughout that time. So, yeah, I really appreciate it.